Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Boston Red Sox video here on the New England Sports Nation YouTube channel here on YouTube. Welcome back to a negative Red Sox video. A negative video is back for the Boston Red Sox. We actually haven't had this for a while. I didn't think we'd have to do this until the playoffs started. But it may look like the Red Sox might not make it to the playoffs. And we're going to explain in this video why. For right now, as I'm recording this, the Boston Red Sox are most likely to have only a 1.5 game lead into the wild card. 10 days ago, it was 6. It's now down to 1.5. It's actually 2.5 as I'm recording this, but the Red Sox are about to lose to the Athletics once again at Fenway, which I'm already pissed off about. And the Guardians can't lose a game. The Guardians have won 6 in a row. They just swept the Tigers. The one time we need the Tigers to win. They've been good all season, and they do nothing. They get swept to the Cleveland Guardians. Nobody wants to help the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox themselves already have enough problems. And we can't get help from anybody else. If they're playing a good team like the Tigers, which for this series, they look like a horrible team. We can't get anything right now. And it started right after the Roman Anthony injury. I don't know if you just watched the Patriots video, but I said that I wouldn't do a video on the Roman Anthony injury. Well, this Red Sox video I'm doing right now is mainly not about the Roman Anthony injury. This is about, in general, how bad the Boston Red Sox are without Roman Anthony. That's different. Because this could fold our playoff spot. Not to mention that this is the best Red Sox team I have seen. Even with these losses this week, this is still the best Red Sox team I have seen since the last time we made the playoffs in 2021. I still think the 2021 Red Sox baseball team was better than this year's, even though the Red Sox have a chance to make the playoffs this year. But all the seasons in between, we missed the playoffs. We were 5+ games back from the wild card the past in 2022, 2023, and 2024. So this is our best shot since 2021. And we're choking it. Absolutely choking it. I don't understand. Why can't this team play baseball without this 21-year-old kid on your team? How can a 21-year-old be the savior of a major league ball club? I'm not hating on Roman Anthony. He is a great player. But come on, it sounds pathetic. Because it is. How can a ball club look up to a 21-year-old? How? That's inexcusable. You go out there and play baseball the way you're supposed to, no matter what happens. Because everyone's going to get injured eventually in their career. Just because he's 21 years old and he's really young doesn't mean he's not going to get injured ever. The dude has an oblique injury and he's out for this whole month. The only way he would return is if we make the playoffs. Well, that is slowly slipping away. Because this team can't play without him. The Boston Red Sox are about to lose to the Oakland Athletics in a 3-game series at Fenway Park. I know the Oakland Athletics, I'm calling them Oakland, they're not Oakland anymore, sorry. Whatever you want to call them, the Athletics, Sacramento, whatever. The Athletics. They were this close to get swept. They were lucky enough to win last night. They won 5-4 in extra innings. They got lucky as heck, and they're about to lose right now. They're about to lose this series. And like I said, Cleveland is still winning games. You only have a game and a half left now. After this game, the Red Sox have 12 games left of the season. I'm pretty sure there's 12 games left. 3 against the Rays, 3 against the Blue Jays, 3 against the Tigers. And those final 6 games, the season might come down to that. And I said this. I don't know if I said it in a video, but I've definitely said it before. about a month or two ago, I said I think I said this in the last Red Sox video, I'm pretty sure, or the one before that, it was one of them. I said the goal was the Boston Red Sox to clinch a wild card spot before we played the Blue Jays and Tigers. That's not going to happen, okay? That is fully out the window. And to make matters worse, those last 6 games might determine if we make the playoffs or not. Because this team can't beat the Athletics. They can't. Because they don't have some 21-year-old in their starting lineup anymore. This team has lost its team chemistry without this kid in the starting lineup. They absolutely have. Because when he was playing, everyone else was mashing the ball. Now, nobody really is consistently. Especially this series against the Athletics. It's a joke. The Boston Red Sox, in the first week of September, had a 6-game lead into the wild card. It's about to go to a 1.5. And you're playing not good teams. And we're the ones playing worse. We're about to play the Rays tomorrow. The Rays have the same record as the Athletics. I'll tell you what, the Athletics are 7-3 in the last 10. The Tampa Bay Rays are 2-8 in the last 10. If the Boston Red Sox do not get it done, if the Boston Red Sox lose the Tampa series and Cleveland still wins, if Cleveland, let me say this, and I'm serious about this. If the Boston Red Sox lose 2 out of 3 to the Rays, and Cleveland wins 2 out of 3 against the Twins in their series right after they play the Tigers, if that happens, the season's over. The season is over. We're not making the playoffs if that happens. The season can most likely determine on this next series. Because, obviously, if the Boston Red Sox play how they're playing right now, they are losing all of those 6 last games. They are. Now, I will say this. If the Blue Jays and Tigers clinch their divisions, which honestly looks likely, if they do, they might not play their starters. But you never know with the Boston Red Sox anymore, especially without Roman Anthony. So AAA players might beat us, or bench players, whatever the heck they play if they clinch. That's if they actually, but they can also start their starters even if they clinch, right? Just because they clinch doesn't mean they're definitely not going to use their starters. There's still a possibility they can, but there's a less likely they do, if that makes sense. The Boston Red Sox just have to forget about this series, okay? I'm upset. I'm aware of that, but you know your last 6 games. These next 3 games, this could be the season. It really could be. Because if they don't get it done and Cleveland is still winning, Cleveland will go into the 3rd wildcard spot, will be out of it, and it comes down to those 6 games against the number 1 seed Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have the best record in the American League, and the Tigers have the 2nd best record in the American League. If we are out of the wildcard picture by the time we play the Blue Jays and Tigers, the season's over. Because the Guardians have a much easier schedule. And the Guardians have no sign of losing. They have no sign of losing. The Tigers had Screwball on the mound. I know he was injured a tiny bit, but he's still Screwball, a Cy Young contender. And the Guardians still won the game. I'm pretty sure. It was 3-1 in the top of 9. If the Tigers came back, I'll be amazed. I'll go check out the recording of this video. If they did, hooray. That's great. That's awesome. But it really looks like Cleveland's going to win again. And the Red Sox only have a 1.5 lead. The Red Sox are playing at that minor league field in Tampa. And the last time we played there, it didn't go that well that I can remember. Especially when we played them in the beginning of the series. We lost that game 16-1, I'm pretty sure. At a minor league stadium. I know that was April or May, whatever the month was. It was in the beginning of the season. But you don't have Roman Anthony, and all this team has been showing is that they can't play the same kind of baseball that they did in August when they had Roman Anthony, when they won 10 games in a row. They can't even get 2 wins in a row because they just lost the series to the Athletics. Unless they're playing right now, they're in the 7th, 8th inning. Red Sox are down 5-2 the last time I checked. Because I don't know what's going on with Trevor Story, but he can't make a throw to first base. He's looking like Anthony Volpe at shortstop today's game. Maybe it's just an off day. I hope to God it is, because that can't continue. Because Story and Raphael are like our best defenders. And Hamilton. Story can't go down that road. I mean, there were so many signs that this potential playoff team, like this will be this will finally be the year the Red Sox will go back to the postseason. It is slipping away. It's not over, obviously. We're still in the wild card by a game and a half. But you look at the Red Sox schedule coming up for the final 12 games. You look at Cleveland's schedule coming up the last 12 games. I really can't find anything positive but how we just got so lucky. Because if we lost last night, if we got swept by the Athletics, our lead in the wild card would only be a half game. Half game. So that's the only positive that I'm getting out of this. That it's not a half game yet. It probably will be soon. But for right now, it's still going to be a one. I really thought this was going to be the year. I mean, and I'll tell you this. There is still a possibility the Red Sox can make the playoffs, obviously. But even if they do, the amount of momentum that this team had a month ago. When I went to the Red Sox game, which is a month ago, back in August, when I did that vlog for the Red Sox game, there was so much momentum with this team just a month ago when I went to Fenway. Now, we look like the Boston Red Sox in 2022, 2023, 2024. Slipping away. And, not to mention, that Red Sox team, if you watch that vlog, you know the Boston Red Sox blew that game. They had the lead that entire game. Because the season might come down to one game. And we can look at a bunch of games. I mean, tens of games that the Boston Red Sox could have won, including the game I went to in person. The Boston Red Sox were up 3-1 the entire game against the Marlins and blew it in the ninth. You can also talk about the 20 games the Red Sox lost at the beginning of the season by one run. If you just won one of those, that could be the make it or break it, make a wild card, or go home. Because this is what it's coming down to. Because the Boston Red Sox, after the Roman Anthony injury, can't play good baseball. Consistently. They can't. If they don't get it done against the Rays, and Cleveland gets the job done against the Twins, it's over. Because there's no shot we'll be beating the Blue Jays in Toronto. Even if they don't play their starters. I mean, you could tell me to think positive, and I would agree with you. I want to be positive. But I can't find a great reason to be very motivated right now with the Boston Red Sox trying to clinch a playoff spot. They're going to have to show me in this Tampa series. And by doing that is you have to win at least 2 out of these 3 games. I'm not even asking for a sweep. I know a sweep is hard no matter what. You have to get the job done if you want a chance at the playoffs. I said this a million times, and I'm going to stick with it. If the Boston Red Sox make the playoffs, and even if they don't win a game, I will be somewhat proud of the Boston Red Sox. If the Boston Red Sox make the playoffs and they don't even win a game, I will be disappointed, obviously, but I won't make a video about it, just me screaming the entire time and ranting. That's not what it's going to be about. That's if they make the playoffs. If they don't, if Cleveland or anyone else takes our spot, that will be a screaming, ranting video. That for sure, I will guarantee you that. If the Boston Red Sox choke this, that will be a screaming video. Mark my words. Mark it. If you are a baseball team that hasn't made it to the playoffs like the Red Sox for 4 years, your first step to becoming a consistent good baseball team for the next how many years, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can pick any number. you have to at least make the playoffs, no matter what the outcome is in the playoffs. I'll tell you what, the last time the Red Sox made it to the playoffs was 2021, and they surprised everybody. They were only 2 wins away from the World Series. Nobody thought that was going to happen. Everyone, including me, thought we were going to lose in the ALDS to the Rays, and we didn't. And we almost got to the World Series. I'll say this, that was a lot different team. That was when Kike Hernandez was going crazy in the postseason. That was when Kyle Schwarber, before we traded him to the Phillies, still one of the top stupidest trades of the Red Sox that I've seen in my lifetime, just behind Mookie Betts, in my opinion. It's up to you, Boston Red Sox. Do you want to do this? Do you want to finally make the playoffs, or do you want to just fold, and do you want me to scream my head off if you choke this? It's up to you. It's not up to me. I'm not on the team. I'm just a fan making content on how they play and what they do. That's what I'm here. So, that's it for this Red Sox video. I did not want to do a Red Sox video until the playoffs. Well, the playoff hopes are slipping away a little bit, so this video now had to be done because they were about to lose the series to the Athletics. Unless they came back. If they came back while I'm recording this, then that's the ultimate Red Sox moment right there. Or if the Tigers came back against Cleveland. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go check what the score is in the Red Sox and Guardians game. If the Red Sox win this game, down 5-2 in like the 7th, 8th inning, whatever they're in right now, because it's almost the 9th inning, they're down 5-2. I'm still going to upload this video no matter what happens. Because even if we win this game and Cleveland wins this game, we would still have a 2.5 game lead. But if somehow we win and Cleveland loses, garage is opening, then it would be a 3.5 game lead, which is huge, but the chances of that are very low right now since both of these games are late in the game and they're not going the Red Sox way. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.